Councilmember Reeves,
Aye.
Councilmember Khalid. You're muted, sir.
Yes.
Councilmember Baker.
Aye.
And did I hear you, Councilmember Gilliard?
Yes.
All right, thank you. It's reconvened at 6:39 p.m.
City Clerk, were there any items that were taken up for a vote in executive session?
Yes, you have 3 items. I believe Councilmember Willis is doing the first.
Councilwoman Willis. Councilwoman Willis, you ready to make your motion?
And well, she prepares, I can make a second.
I was on mute.
Okay.
The first motion I would like to make is to approve the mayor's attorney fees without discussion.
No.
I made the
Second.
motion. I just need a second. Thank you.
It's been moved and properly second.
I have
All right.
discussion. First, I would like for our city clerk to make note that we are making this decision without any legal counsel present to advise us on the matter.
All right.
We have a private lawsuit happening.
We did the
between-
same thing with you, Councilman Khalid, and it's not supposed to be discussion.
All right, so
say that there's not supposed to be discussed. Where did that? Show me that in Robert.
The same way you voted on no
Attorney-
discussion last year for items.
Yeah.
Attorney
So what
Walker.
would happen is if it's your turn to talk, you can move the previous question. So if someone wants to get in queue after Councilman Khalid, then if they move the previous question and that was granted, then the discussion would stop.
But the motion was made without discussion. Is that possible?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you can't stop discussion unless the council agrees. So
Okay, so we
after
need to
every
vote on it.
motion,
Vote
well, no,
on
what
it.
I'm saying
You
is
can't
that
make you can't. I'm sorry. Someone will need to show me, Madam Parliamentarian, where in Robert's rules you can make a motion to have a vote without discussion, have it seconded, and then there be no discussion. That doesn't.
Point of order.
yeah, so every motion, no matter what the motion is entitled to discussion. And the way that you stop discussion is that when it's the speaker's turn to speak, they can move the previous question, which will end all discussion. So Councilman Khalid could move it during his discussion, and then whoever's next in queue, if they want to end discussion, you can move it. But you cannot just unilaterally end discussion by saying that I put in discussion in my motion.
Well,
Okay, thank you, Attorney Walker, for that ruling. Councilman
Okay.
Khalid, please continue. Then we just have to do what we're gonna do.
And so as I was saying, it's not similar to when my fees were paid because I was acting in my capacity, and GERMA determined that. GERMA determined that this is not the case. We don't have legal representation present, and the legal question that we should be asking ourselves is that in a matter of a private lawsuit where someone is being paid by the city for services, because we can argue about whether Attorney Walker is an employee or a contract employee, but what is inarguable is that she has over 50 invoices that we have paid with taxpayer dollars for her to provide a service.
This is not
We have
germane to,
Yes,
Councilman
this is
Khalid, this is
not.
not germane to
Okay.
the
Okay,
motion that is on the floor.
my legal question is this. If we pay for the attorney fees in this private lawsuit between someone who's paid by the city for a service and a council person, what will prevent any
Point of order.
other person being similarly situated from expecting that we will also pay for their private legal fees? For example, if I am at a town hall meeting and I get into a physical confrontation with someone, but I say my defense is that I was acting in my official capacity, I will expect that my attorney's fees will be paid for this criminal case that would be brought against me for assault. And
Yeah,
we do not have an
I call
attorney
point of
present.
order, and that allows for me
You know
to
what? I'm
interrupt the
done.
speaker.
It's clear that the council wants to make
Councilwoman Willis,
it's clear that the
I
council.
call point of order and according to
Khalid,
Yeah.
according to
Councilman
parliamentary
Khalid, I am
procedure,
recognizing Councilman
Three
Thank
people
Willis.
you.
can't talk at one time.
I call point of order, and the point of order is we are not to be discussing litigation out into the public, and it is not appropriate for our current attorney to opine on this matter because she is a party to it. And so I went into the queue when I made the motion. She opined that the motion was not made properly, so I would like to remake my motion, and I went into the queue, so I should have been recognized. And so I would like to move that we approve the mayor's attorney fees, and I was in the queue.
Second.
It's been moved in second.
I'm in the queue. I would like to move the previous question.
All right, we move to previous question. Do we need to vote?
Yeah, I need somebody to second the previous question, and then we have to vote on it. The moving the previous question, which would
Second.
stop debate.
It's been
Second.
moved and seconded. Roll call vote, City Clerk.
Roll call vote to move the previous question. Councilmember Rao,
Yes.
Councilmember Gomes,
Yes.
Councilmember Willis,
Yes.
Councilmember Gilliard,
No.
Councilmember Reeves,
Aye.
Councilmember Khalid,
No.
Councilmember Baker,
He's on mute.
that item was approved. Oh, there he is.
Aye.
That item was approved 5-2.
All right, and we've moved to the previous question. Let's do a roll call.
Motion on the,
Aye.
all right, thank you. Councilmember Gomes,
Yes.
Councilmember Willis,
Yes.
Councilmember,
Again, for clarity, what are we voting on?
I'm
We are
sorry,
voting on approval of the mayor's attorney fees to be paid.
Right, we didn't say that. We just started.
Well,
Yeah, thank you. That's correct.
I moved that we approve, and then I said, when I was recognized because I had the floor, I said move the previous question. So we had to move the previous question, which was my motion to approve the attorney fees. So once the previous question passed, now we are voting on the previous question, which is to approve the attorney fees.
All right, so we're still in the middle of a vote.
Yeah, so I had got through Councilmember Willis. So Councilmember Gilliard,
No.
Councilmember Reeves,
Aye.
Councilmember Khalid,
No.
Councilmember Baker.
Abstain.
That item was approved 4-2-1.
All
Next
right.
item.
My next item is I move that we formally accept the city manager's resignation effective as of November 6, 2020, and authorize the mayor and city attorney to execute the contract in substantial form with Tammy Sadler Jones to become the permanent city manager effective as today.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Roll call vote.
Roll call vote. Councilmember Rao,
Yes.
Councilmember Gomes,
Yes.
Councilmember Willis,
Yes.
Councilmember Gilliard,
Yes.
Councilmember Reeves,
Aye.
Councilmember Khalid,
Yes.
Councilmember Baker.
Aye.
That item was approved unanimously.
All right, and the next item, I believe Councilwoman Rao will be making that motion.
I move that we authorize the mayor and the city attorney to negotiate and execute in substantial form an extension of the city's current lease at 5440 Fulton Industrial Boulevard.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Any discussion? Let's vote.
Roll call vote. Councilmember Rao,
Yes.
Councilmember Gomes,
Yes.
Councilmember Willis,
No.
Councilmember Gilliard,
No.
Councilmember Reeves,
Aye.
Councilmember Khalid,
No.
Councilmember Baker.
Aye.
That item fails.
I
thought it was 4.
yeah, it
That was 4 votes.
I think Councilmember Baker was aye, which was yes. Correct, Baker?
That was yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's affirmative vote for Councilman Baker.
I move that we adjourn.
Second.
Yes.
All right, it's been moved and properly second. Can we get a roll call vote, please?
Roll call vote to adjourn. Councilmember Rao,
Yes.
Councilmember Gumbs,
Yes.
Councilmember Willis,
Yes.
Councilmember Gilliard,
Yes, thank God.
Councilmember Reeves,
Aye.
Councilmember Khalid,
Yes.
Councilmember Baker.
Aye. Thank you.
The meeting is adjourned at 6:50 p.m.
Oh,
Thank you. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great
Good
evening.
night. Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
good night. Bye.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you, council
Thank you.
members.
Same to you.
All right.